Hello and welcome to this card deck creators series. Today I'm talking to Becca Murphy all the way from Wisconsin in the US. So welcome and lovely to meet you.
Hello.
I'd love to know a little bit about your card deck creations, and I think you've done a couple of decks now, haven't you?
I actually have 6 now.
Oh, wow.
Because once I started, I just can't stop. I just keep going. Actually, I have a 7th on the way, and I'm working on 8s and an actual oracle deck now too. The ones that I've made so far are affirmation decks.
Awesome. So what size are they, Becca?
They're the size of regular tarot decks.
Yeah. And so you've designed the box.
Yep.
Yep.
I designed the box and everything.
Beautiful.
The back has my contact information and everything on it. I put a little something on the sides and
beautiful.
The design on the front.
Yeah. So
I started out.
You go.
I started out with just some plain white boxes on the first couple, and then actually there's been some interest from a gift shop in the town that I live in to perhaps make a deal to sell them there, so I upgraded the boxes.
That's awesome. The boxes are beautiful. So had you been wanting to make a card deck for a while?
Yes. I'm not particularly artistic with drawing or anything, but I'm very creative and that type of thing. So I was coming up with ideas, and I'm actually working on ideas with some collaborators to design a tarot deck as well.
Oh, gorgeous. And I think
so I'm just going.
I was on a call the other day and we were talking about the artwork, and lots of people, that's where they struggle. And that's why I like working with Canva and getting stock images, because you don't have to let the lack of artwork stop you from creating something that's really beautiful and meets people's needs and gives them some inspiration.
Exactly. And with affirmations, it's rather easy because I didn't even have to put any pictures on there at all, except for on the front side. I kept it simple.
Yes. So you've done 7 decks. Have you got all of them yet, or what ones have you got received from the printer?
I have 6 out of the 7 of them so far. Yeah. I'm waiting on the 7th one to ship. I actually just got the 6th, these and the original 3 with the new boxes today.
Oh, that's
so
exciting.
I haven't even opened this one. I haven't even opened this one up to look at how it turned out yet.
Do you want to do that with us or not?
Sure, we can do that. We can open
that would be exciting to have it unboxed.
right. So this is the 6th. The 7th one is not here yet. It's on the way.
Awesome. And then you'll be having the tarot one that you're collaborating with as well. So
eventually that one's going to be a much longer process. Definitely. I'll probably finish the oracle deck that I'm working on before that, because that one I'm doing myself using stock pictures and pictures of things around my house that I'm taking myself.
Oh, lovely. So, what's the theme of your oracle deck? Do you have
I'm calling it the Warm Fuzzy Oracle. It's basically going to be all sorts of things that are warm and fuzzy, like teddy bears and warm fuzzy socks and blankets, because I have 2 little girls who are 2 and 1, and they like all sorts of warm fuzzy things. And people get warm fuzzy feelings from things and things that make you feel good.
That's so cool.
So that's the theme of the oracle deck.
I've got a blanket in my bedroom
box open here.
Very fuzzy and very comforting. It's like patting a cat.
Right?
Yes,
right?
So good. All right, here we go.
Here's
Magic.
Yes, this one is called Making Magic, and This one, I actually, on my Instagram account, every week I do a word search that I create, and people find 3 words for inspiration for their week, and I create them an affirmation from those 3 words, and I've been collecting them, and I put them together into this deck here.
It's a beautiful idea. Oh, lovely. So that's your intro card.
Yep, I have an intro card, and then each deck I've made has 53 cards, which is because growing up I always loved odd numbers.
Yeah.
And 5 + 3 = 8, which is my life path number.
Oh, beautiful. Works out
So
perfectly.
it does have it has special meaning.
Yes, I love
And
it.
then
Oh, yes.
these ones look like this.
Oh, beautiful. I release my resistance to abundance. I'm confident and secure in the magic I cast. Woohoo, love it. I will erase my limiting beliefs. And it ties in with the brand, your purple brand.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
gorgeous,
yes.
gorgeous. So, and what do you do congratulations on that one. What do you do in your business?
In my business, I'm actually a soul purpose life coach.
Awesome. So you can
I help women find what it is that brings them passion and drive, and what it is that they find their calling to be in their life, and help them walk along that path.
Beautiful. And do you see yourself using these cards with your clients, like as part of your business offerings?
I actually use them myself to help me, and so yes, I plan on using them with my clients. I also am a tarot reader, an oracle reader, and I use them on my Instagram account I do monthly tarot challenges for my clients and my followers to help people. I have one that was the self-awareness affirmations here. I created a self-awareness tarot challenge, and these affirmations actually went along with it, and I posted them daily with each question. Same thing with the take action affirmations. This was also a tarot challenge, and my latest deck, the intuitive healing affirmations, is for my current challenge that I'm doing this month right now. And I've been posting the affirmations using the download images. Yes. Until I get the deck in.
It's actually really good because you can download them as a PNG file or JPEG, and they look really nice when you upload them to your social media. Very tidy.
Yes. Yes, it is very tidy. I've been re-uploading them back to Canva to Instagram size.
Yeah. Do you have a premium Canva account?
I do.
So what you could do is resize that deck.
Yeah, what I've been doing is I've been taking that and the cover image and putting them side by side so people could see
that's a nice idea.
The cover of the affirmation deck with it, and not just the affirmation. Otherwise I would just resize it.
Yes. I love Canva Premium. And what's your username on Instagram? It's
Becca Murphy's Magic.
Okay, I'll make sure I put that in the comments. But yeah, excellent. And so you've got plans to are you selling these on your website at the moment?
I'm actually selling them through the Make Playing Cards website right now, but I do eventually plan on selling them through my website.
Yeah. Excellent.
Hopefully. It's just easier to do it through
their own system.
Playing cards directly for me right now, but
especially
do
with
have,
postage and double handling, and like if you're going to put them in the gift store, then you'll order a batch and, you know, deliver them locally. But
exactly.
I hate going to the post office and posting stuff. So
does anybody actually like that?
I don't know. I have a tea business and I outsource the postage and the warehousing because I can't stand it. And I'm like, even if I'm going past it, I don't want to stop.
Right? Outsourcing is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't love their sales page and how it's not beautiful, but it's definitely practical. And if people are already following you, then they just get the link and they pretty much self-service. So that's a great way to do it.
Right.
Because you've got enough to do with 2 kids and a business, and your kids are really young as well.
Yeah. I also have 2 older bonus kids. So,
okay. So
I've got 4 all together.
And a putty cat I can see in the background. Yep. Your vacuum coming over. She or he's coming over now. Your cat.
Yes, 2 cats and a dog.
So you've got the complete menagerie. So I was just wondering, given that you've been so prolific in creating your card decks, do you have any tips or advice you'd like to share with other people who are just starting out?
Let the creativity flow. Just start. That's the biggest tip. You can't get anywhere if you don't start. You can always tweak something and make it better. I've done that with a couple of my decks, altered some of the affirmations and added things to the design, like with the boxes. I actually, redid the boxes a few times. But you can't fix something that you haven't even started.
So true. I just tell people, even just have a practice, do one as a practice just to see how it is. And it might turn out better than you think.
Right. Even if you don't print it right away, if you just go in there and you just make something.
Yes.
You can always make it better.
And the good thing with print on demand, like someone messaged me today and they'd previously bought like the 5,000 card decks that they'd had printed in China, and they were good. And, but like for us, if we do it and we want to tweak it, there's no real cost issue. Like that's why I love print on demand, because you can. Right. And if you're just getting started, cost isn't very prohibitive to buy a few decks.
Right.
So
you can get your little test decks. I have my little test decks. My little test decks are actually, I have one that I tested out getting the little velvet bag, and because I was trying to figure out how I wanted to package them at first, and a couple in the plain white tuck boxes. And then I have this one didn't have anything on the back, and then I was like, wait a minute, if I'm going to sell these in a shop, I should really have my information on the back. So then I did the ones with the information on the back, and it's an evolving process. And with the print on demand, that you can test things out and see what works and see what doesn't. You can test out the different card stock if you want to see what an upgrade would look like for the card stock. Yeah, it does add to the price and stuff, but it's worth it.
And I think the standard stock is really beautiful. And I've got one of the people in this series, she has tried all the different stocks, right? But I haven't
done that yet.
It gets quite expensive if you want to add the gold and the gorgeous gold on the edging and stuff. So I found that just the normal stock is just really beautiful. And
it is. That's what I did for mine. I just did the regular cardstock, and it works. It's good. I like it. It's not too thick. It's not too thin.
And it's easy to shuffle.
Yes, it's very easy to shuffle. They're very smooth. They don't stick together. So it's very nice. And the system that MakePlayingCards.com uses is really easy for beginners to follow along. And I have a system down now where I could just go through it, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you're a pro now. Yeah. And that's the thing. The more you do it, the easier it gets, right? And so it's just
True.
like anything
Yes.
when you're learning, you know, it might be challenging, and if people haven't used Canva before, then there's a little bit of learning curve, but it's pretty
Right.
easy. This process is so easy compared to what I thought it would be when I was starting out myself.
Right. The
Yeah.
same. I was like, this is going to be so complicated. What am I doing? I can't do this. Yes. Yes, you can. You can do it.
6 and
It's
7 and
not
8
that.
decks
It's
later.
not as, yes, it's not as hard as you think it is.
And I think even just starting even with the affirmation deck is sort of fun, like even just to do one that you would like for yourself.
Right.
You know.
Right. Exactly. That's kind of what it started out as. I was just, because I was doing daily affirmations on my Instagram account. So I just took those and went, hey, let's put them together in a deck, see what happens. And
there we are.
kept going. Just kept going.
Well, I just want to say congratulations on all your decks. I can see how much you love them and all the effort that you've put into it. And I look forward to seeing, you know, your collaborative deck too, the tarot deck. So let me know when you get those and we'll chat again.
Oh, I will. I will.
And you have a website, right?
I do. It's beccamurphysmagic.com.
Excellent. And it's magic spelt with a K, right?
No, just with the C.
Oh, okay.
It is just with the C.
Okay, so I will pop that in the description of this video. But I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your card decks with us. It's very inspiring, and I know people love to see your decks and to see that you've just been able to just do it and make it happen and have fun along the way.
Oh yeah, it's a very, very fun experience, and really once you get into it, there's nothing to it. It's simple, it's easy. The hardest part is getting over the little hurdle in your head that makes you think that you can't.
It's so true.
Once you get past that, you're golden.
Yes, and then I think the more people I talk to, they might like resist doing the first one, then they make the first one, they're like, oh, I've got 10 more ideas, and off they go, and they're like, you. Yeah,
right.
So it's
just
beautiful.
like, wait, I need to stop making decks. People are going to get overwhelmed with all the choices. There's just too many choices.
So true. Well, thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best with the next card decks, and
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. You too.
I hope you enjoyed that. Wasn't it interesting? And I hope you got some inspiration and some tips from listening to this. So if you're interested in making your own card deck, I invite you to check out the Card Deck Creators Toolkit that I've created for people like you who want to create their own inspirational affirmation or oracle card deck. There's so many different card decks that you can create. So I invite you to check out the links below to get the toolkit and get on your way creating. And if you've already created your own card deck, congratulations. Share a link below. I'd love to see it. Much love to you, and take care.